My gorgeous little veilers, this is your BTV weekly card read beginning today, going right through to next Sunday, the 22nd of January. Okay, now I am using the Daily Guidance from Your Angels Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. It was the first deck I was drawn to. I have like a gazillion in there. And I know this lady is now somewhat controversial. So if you don't know the story, a couple of years ago, she had an epiphany, an awakening, and she left all of this beautiful spiritual stuff behind and became a born-again Christian. And she completely denounces all of this, all of the work, the years of spiritual work that she did. And she believes that if we don't follow the path that she has now chosen for herself, basically we're all the devil's spawn. And she's deeply remorseful for the oracle decks that she's created and all of the spiritual books and tomes of work that she's done. She's deeply remorseful for it and begs us all to stop and to convert to, I guess, Christianity. I say, you do you, doll. I still adore you. You were one of my very, very first oracle decks that I ever purchased, and I love them. Oh, there we go. It's one card down. And I'm not going to stop utilizing these decks, even though privately you would wish we would all burn your work. I can't do it. I just can't do it. And when I first found out, I was so shocked. I had to go to her social media pages to double check. And yeah, it's pretty true. Give me one sec. So there's that. But as I said, I adore you, Doreen. I ain't going anywhere. I love your work. So I want a good amount of cards for the week coming up. If they spray everywhere, I'll just stop the recording and go and grab them. Thank you very much. Thank you. And I have a lovely lady joining me in spirit right now, and I know exactly who she is. She's only just passed away. God bless her. God bless you. All right. Now, off the top three, if they don't jump, 2, 1. What do we need to know from our angels for the next 7 days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, no, we want them 9. Okay, there's 9 all up today. Fabulous stuff. I've got midnight being an ass. All right, here we go. Love it. Love it, love it. Shower of abundance. Now, I won't read the words, too many to read. And you know, I don't always go by the guidebooks. I like to make up my own interpretation. So clearly, this is saying to us that there's more good stuff on the way. We're doing the hard yards. We're doing it all now. I want to say, when I've been reading ancient texts recently, they're saying exactly the same fucking thing that we're saying now about how things are changing and everything's going to get better and the world will come to the realization it can't go on the way it has been and blah, blah, blah. But it's still not changed, even after hundreds of gazillions of fucking years. We're talking ancient texts, Gaelic, Celtic texts and Egyptian texts. Nothing's changed, has it? We're still trotting out the same fucking message, aren't we? Well, now, because of certain things that have happened in our timeline, in our history, I think maybe a small corner has been turned and we're becoming more aware of that maybe not everything that's said to us is gospel. And so we maybe need to start thinking for ourselves for a change. It's like I say, last year, in particular last year, and a little bit this year as well, I've noticed on TV and stuff, they're pushing this message that we're all victims and we have every right to feel victimized and triggered and offended But my thing is this: if I've offended you, great. But I'm not allowed to have an opinion, but you are, because you've just become offended by me. Like, I get very, very confused about the whole thing. And they're even saying that it's good to wallow in self-pity and misery and be sad about it, and don't be quiet about it, be vocal about it. I get that, but I'll be damned if I'm going to leave you wallowing in your own self-pity. I'm going to pull you out and make you feel better ASAP. Because whilst empathy is a great trait, it's actually only self-serving. It doesn't actually help you get out of the doldrums. It leaves you there, marinating in your own fucking shit. So all of this permission, and I'll get back to this card in a minute, all of this permission to be pissed off, angry, sad, upset, whilst you may have had a hard time, we all fucking have. We all have. We've all had tragedy. We've all had misery. We've all had the worst imaginable things you can think of. We just maybe not talk about it as much as you do. So when I hear that, you know, a young person is really offended because I've said a certain word that brings back a memory that upset them, I'm to what? Shut down my business? Fall in a heap and start crying for you? No. I get offended all the time, but I don't say anything because I don't care. I'll get over it. Yeah. So I feel like this abundance that's coming for all of us is not only the materialistic shit, but it's the good stuff. It's the brain stuff. It's the mind map stuff. It's the spirituality. It's the spiritual abundance that we're all craving. Some of us are craving. Yeah. It's time for us to change and not be so thin-skinned about everything. If I was offended every time I got a message, a hate message from someone or trolls, yeah, you would think I would shut down the business and do something else. No, this is what I love. So this is what I'm going to keep doing. And as I always say, the opposite of hate is love, and vice versa. So really, when you hate my guts, you really fucking love it. So I take it as a backhanded compliment. So this is an abundance of all the good stuff in life, including the materialistic stuff, including the health, including the love, the friendships, the good ties with family. This is also the other side of the coin: the wisdom, the integrity, the trust, the honesty, the good feeling vibes. We are about to be showered in it, and it's about fucking time. All right, next card down. Oh yeah, change in direction. Yes, please. Massive changes in directions for all of us. We are going to be so shocked with where this month ends up and the month of February starts. I'm even being pulled that this change is going to continue through to the 28th of February. So these massive changes that are coming for us, they're kind of reverberated towards the end of last year. You might have had an inkling things were happening. Now they're going to go into full scale fucking war, and it's coming for us. And we better fucking change. Otherwise, you're going to get left behind, and you're going to wish that you accepted those changes, those beautiful changes, with grace and joy and anticipation and excitement. Don't be sitting there worrying about fucking everything in the bloody detail. Don't worry yourself about that. Look forward to the good shit coming. Stop always dwelling on the bad because social media or whomever on the fucking TV said it was okay to sit there and cry for the next 10 years. No, get up and get moving, please. Next card down for this week. Of course, there's nothing to worry about. There never is. No, really, there's nothing to worry about. Everything always turns out okay. Always does. And even if it doesn't, then it's not done yet. There's a bit more to go. You know what I mean? Because everything always works out in the long run for the betterment of you. There's nothing to worry about, loves. And if you don't believe me, as I always say, believe the Dalai Lama. He says, if you can fix something, Don't worry. If you can't fix something, then don't worry, because you had no control in the first place. Easy. Next card down, creative project. Creative project coming up for all of us. Yep. And this is going to test your mettle a little bit. Have you ever heard that saying? The young ones who are watching, testing your mettle. METTLE. Testing your strength, testing your courage. Yeah. And it's going to be good. It's going to be a lot of fun. You may find for a lot of you, it involves contracts to be signed. So get a good lawyer. You may find it involves having to really let go of preconceived ideas of how you should be or what you should be in this lifetime and going for it in a completely different direction. Ooh, do that. Do that. Your next card down for this week, go for it. Just fucking go for it. Do it, do it, do it. Don't hold back now, loves. Don't hold back. As I always say, if you don't do it, someone else will get the opportunity to do it. And then you're going to have to wait for it to come around again. Who knows how long that's going to be? As I put up recently, Pluto's coming into Aquarius in March. It hasn't been there since the 1700s. What the fuck? Hasn't been there since the 1700s. So go Aquarians, I say, yay, finally, something for us. Massive changes in our lives coming. Yeah, good, bad, ugly, indifferent, who gives a fuck? They just are what they are. Yeah. Next card down for this week. Don't you love it? Perfect timing. And don't you also want to slap someone stupid when they say, "Ooh, Mel, but you know, it'll come in the right time. It's divine timing." Yeah, fuck you too. But usually they are correct. It is all about divine timing. So trust with where all this is headed for you. Trust. It's going to be amazing. Trust. The perfect timing, the perfect circumstances, the perfect situation for you. It's on its way. All right. Yes, please. So we've got a few more cards this week. Dad was being nice. He's always nice. He's like, hey, wait a minute. I'm always nice. Notice the signs. Notice the signs. All those little signs. You go, hey, wait a minute. What the hell? It's not a coincidence. It's not magic. We create our magic. Magic is created. But this is noticing those weird, intrinsic, kismet, synchronistic kind of coincidences. There's no coincidence. That was meant to be. Oh, midnight. See? I'm noticing the signs. He just attacked my leg. Where is he? Oh my God, he's gone. Oh, there he is. He's in the mood to play. So as soon as I finish this, yeah, I'm going to go play with a cat. So yeah, notice the signs, my beloved. Yeah, you'll know you're on the right path or you'll know you're on the wrong path. Either way, they will let you know. Focus on service. Nice card, actually. Focus on service. Being of service to other people. So I'm of service to everyone with the work I do. The lovely ladies that did my nails this morning, they're of service to me for doing my nails. Yay. Wherever they buy their food from for dinner tonight, the person selling the food, they're in service to them. See how it all works? We're all in service to other people. We all do something to help a greater good or someone else out there. It's actually really nice when you think about it. We are all in service to everybody. So that's why I'll always make sure that the work I do is the optimum, excellent, bestest level I can. Bestest, is that even a fucking word? It is now. So offer up your work as a service because you know you're helping other people. Yeah. Oh, I like it. Our final card down for this week. My godfather, I could write a post about this. Acceptance. Acceptance of where you are right now. Acceptance of how your body looks right now. Acceptance of how your face is right now. Your face. Acceptance of exactly who you are when you stand in the mirror. Warts and all. And just go, yeah, fuck me, I'm perfect. Yeah, say it. I'm perfect, just as I am right now. I'm not going to write a post about it because it breaks my heart, but the amount of women that have finally accepted themselves, but not really, because they've just entered new relationships and they're worried what the bloke will think of them when they're naked. And I can tell you now, I have truly let go of all that dieting, mindful eating, fucking no carb lifestyle, diet, basically diet. Does anyone realize the word die is in diet? Do we get this? I have truly let it go. Truly. I've said to Teresa, said to my peeps at the gym, as soon as you tell me not to eat a certain food group or not to eat a certain thing, that's all I'm going to crave. It's human nature. That's all I'm going to want to eat or drink. So as soon as you tell me not to do it, I'm going to fucking do it. You know it. You tell me not to eat a paper bag, I'm going to eat a brown paper bag because you just told me not to. Like, it gets that stupid in your head. But as soon as I went, you know what? I'm done with this madness. I'm done. I'm going to open up my brain to eat whatever food, whatever cuisine I fucking want at any time of the day or night. And I'm just going to train. And I'm going to go for big walks on the beach with my girl. And I'm just going to love and rest. If I want a nana nap at 2 p.m, I'm going to fucking have it. I'm not going to feel guilty. Fuck it. Once I did that a couple of weeks, it was actually before Christmas, like around the end of November. Oh my God, like a light bulb went off in my head. And have I put on weight? Nope. I actually lost 4 kilos because I haven't restricted myself. I've gone, okay, if I want to have it, it's there. I can call up and order it. It's there. Don't worry about it. I can walk out to the shops and get it. So don't be scared to just accept whom you are right now. It's something I feel passionately about now. It's just hit me like a ton of bricks. Everybody is madly, intuitively, or even not eating. The actors I read for, male and female, how do they keep their figures? They all say, we just don't eat. Lots of coffee, black coffee. We smoke a lot. Really? But you always look cranky, except when you're on film. Yep. We're perpetually starving. And on top of that, we work out. What the fuck? I said to them, you're going to die. Like, you need to eat. You're going to die. At some point, your work will slow down and you will have a beautiful meal somewhere and go, oh my God, food tastes amazing. Most of the girls, their periods have stopped. Huh? Hang on. I need some coffee. So I'm trying to get the message out there. Just accept yourself as you are. If you have a serious obesity problem, fuck, get it fixed. I did. Back in 2017, I had my stomach sleeved. It was 120 kilos. What's that in pounds? Like 240 pounds? 247 pounds? I had to get it done. And I went all the way down to like 50 kilos. So what's that? Like 130, 140 pounds? I looked too thin. I just looked skeletal. I didn't like it. And I've put on weight now and I'm happy. I'm just so happy just being me, like, fuck it. And as a lovely girl I knew said to me, she said, Mel, if someone's going to like me because of the number on the clothing label, I don't think I want to know him. She said, then it's not worth the pressure anymore. I'm like, fuck yeah. And she's a gorgeous girl anyway. Like, she's got no worries, but I get what she's saying because she's put on a bit of weight, I guess. And she said, people noticed it and went, are you all right? I think you need to lose a few kilos here. Like, she was like, wow, all I've done is relax and I can't even relax. What an apt card. I didn't have to write that post. Oh, and the final point of all this madness, Ozempic. It is created for diabetes, created for those poor people to manage their diabetes. And you've got fat people buying it up to try and get thin because apparently there's weight loss involved. When you take this Ozempic pen thing, I saw it on the American Morning News. Ozempic has sold out worldwide. So what are the diabetics supposed to do? Fuck me, man. We all need to rethink these things. We all need to rethink what beauty standards are and shit like that, and realize that it actually is the media that's perpetuated this myth. So stop listening to it. Stop thinking that that's the ideal thing. Because Teresa loves my hips. I love my hips. Finally, I love my hips. I don't want to get rid of them. Mate, these hips don't lie. So accept exactly where you are right now, and free up in your head. If you're going through this weight-wise and all the food and everything else, stop the madness. Just eat. And let me reassure you, you may put on a couple of kilos because you might go crazy town and have like KFC and Macca's every day for the next 7 days. But trust me, at some point your body's going to go, oh my God, bitch, have an apple. For fuck's sake, have an apple. Yeah. All righty. Okay. Couple of things. Dubbo is coming up in the middle of Feb. I'm doing private sessions at a beautiful private residence. If you would like a session, please let me know. Dubbo, it is the 17th, 18th, 19th. Yes, 17th, 18th, 19th of February. I'll be in Dubbo Friday, Saturday, Sunday doing private sessions. Just let me know. You know how to get hold of me. And also I've got the beautiful, my first show at the St. George Motorboat Club happening March the 9th. You can get tickets from my website under events. It'll be a little a link to sticky tickets. You can get them through there, or through my Instagram. I have another little link in the bio to sticky tickets to buy tickets to my very first show. Alrighty, my loves, that was your lot for this week. As always, I love to take you beyond the veil. And love is nothing but